Hello, I'm trying to see if I am live here. What's the deal? So give me just a sec. Hey, it's your girl Mika, aka Butter, and I'm trying to see now if I'm able to stream once again. I've gone through a lot of changes over the course of a couple of weeks. So I'm hoping that I'm streaming okay. I'm about to log in and see. Hmm. All right, here we go. If I'm streaming, that'd be great. I didn't tell anybody about this. I didn't know that this is what I was going to do. And I'd like to change the name of this stream to Wendy Williams. The show is canceled. Or is it? We shall see. In the meantime, in between time, give me just a second here. Well, look at there. All right, so I've got the Wendy Williams show canceled. Or is it? All right. Looks like I'm doing good as far as the live is concerned. Let's see how the intro goes. There we go. Hey. All right, so we've got that going. I've got the audio. I've got my chat up. I think I can. That's the lag. I think I can send messages. All right, so we've got that there. That looks good. All right, and it came through pretty quick too. So that's good. Let me see about my scroll bar. Okay, it looks like it's working. Let's try this. All right. So it looks like everything's good. I think the video is really what was killing me. I have an older computer, so not really as much on the lag is concerned. I'm going to try to pull a video into one of these other ones and see how that works. Let's see here. Okay. Do I have a video?
We black out here. We can't come out here and do it any kind of way we want to.
He own you. He can do anything he want with you. There ain't nothing you can do
It's a
about
money game. This ain't the black man's game. This ain't the white man's game. This is the money game.
Scratching and scrambling most of my days to get where I got.
Not sacrifice yourself. The best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them.
Now, I eats in the big house kitchen. I got pine boards on the floor of my cabin.
I crumble. My children crumble. My grandchildren crumble.
And it don't take much coughing for the master to make me have a cup of corn whiskey for my medicine.
I cannot, for the sake of my integrity, stand up here and let everybody that's counting on me crumble so I can make a statement.
Now that is fine living for a nigga, and I'll be damned if any African Guinea man is gonna make me lose all I've been working for. Now you take my meat.
There are ways to win the war in a different way.
Better learn. You best learn or you're gonna get the bloody back for sure.
All right, so there you have it. It looks like everything's good. I can continue streaming. When I first started out this month, February, I said I was going to stream. Let me move this over just a tad. There we go. I said I was going to stream for the whole month of February. But what happened was I started lagging really bad and I couldn't fix it. I couldn't watch myself. I couldn't do anything. And I couldn't understand why. And I thought, well, maybe it's my computer, which it partially was. So I think that I've got that part of it fixed. The other end was YouTube. And of course, I can't fix YouTube because I'm not a complete genius. So it looks like I can go live again. I'm going to start scheduling some live events and see how those go. But let's talk about Wendy Williams. Now, I know nobody's here. I'm not a huge channel, so I don't expect anybody to be in my chat. Let's see if I can move this up some. Hey, Sherelle. All right. Welcome. Hey. I'm really just testing out my online capability right now because I was supposed to be doing lives like the entire month and it didn't happen because my computer went on the fritz. So I think I got my side of it fixed. I'm hoping YouTube's side of it is fixed and I can continue my lives. So I'm going to start scheduling some lives and seeing if I can help my channel grow a little bit. So welcome to the channel. Nice to meet you. And thank you for stopping by and saying hello. I appreciate that. And this is all new to me, so it's weird. I know I'm looking over there, but you know the camera is right here, but I feel weird like looking in the camera, so I don't know. But as far as Wendy Williams is concerned, everybody keeps saying that Miss Williams' show is canceled. And I'm just like, no, they ain't canceling her. I think they know. Now, I did a story about Wendy, what was it, last week, I think, maybe earlier last week. And the story was that her husband is abusive. Now, this is coming from several different accounts. So I really believe that he kind of is. And I think that the people at that network know he is. And I think that they're going to hold off for her as long as she needs. I really think that her show isn't going anywhere. Now, they aren't reporting to her anymore because they probably feel like, they might be getting her in trouble or something like that. But I think for the most part, her show's not going anywhere. They have her up until next year for at least the rest of this season. So I think her show is going to continue until then. And it's funny, I'm seeing all these different reports from just everywhere. The show is canceled. I really do think that the staff is pissed at her because she's not opening up to them. What's up with my videos going on the fritz here? This happens to me at least one time every time I go live. Let's see if I can fix it. All right, that's a little better. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so at least one time. Ooh, Lord, I'm getting old. This is too much. But yeah, so at least 1 year, I know that they're gonna keep her. Now, whether she's actually gonna be hosting is a different story. But either way it goes, they have to pay her if they're gonna keep her name on that show. So every time it airs, even though there's the guest host, she's still getting the money. So it's not like the Wendy Williams show is canceled because she's not there. I think that the studio is really sticking by her. I really think that this show is going to be here until that contract is over with. And, I don't think anybody's going to change that. Now, they may, after the end of this contract, change the show to the whoever else show. She might lose it after the contract is up. But as of right now, that show is not canceled. It ain't going nowhere. And all these people hollering about it's canceled, they ain't. No. It's not going to happen. Let's see. Where is am I still online? And see, this is what I'm talking about. Let me look at it and see. Is this me? All right. Let's see. Is this me? Oh, yep, I'm still online. Okay. Well, yeah, so that's what I think it's about. Let's see, what else have I been talking about? Kaepernick, he won his little debacle. And okay, good, thank you. Yeah, sometimes I had to look at my phone to make sure I'm still connected because the page on YouTube says I'm not. Go figure. But Kaepernick, he went and did his little thing with the NFL, and he actually won the lawsuit with them. And I swear they had to pay him a gazooble amount of money. He made gazoobles. It wasn't even billion trillion, it was gazoobles. Because he said he was not going to settle unless they came with some serious money. And I really believe that because, he's never going to be able to play in the NFL again behind this. So if I were him, even with his Nike contract, that's money, but it's not as much as he could have made if he would have stayed in the NFL. So I really think he got at least a good contract amount out of it before he settled with them. So, and people are really pissed about it too. Everybody that was burning their Nikes, they got something to say. And everybody that was not burning their Nikes had something to say back to the people that was burning the Nikes. So they had some serious drama, and it's really all over the place, but it's subtle. You don't really see as much of it now as you did when it first happened, when Nike first, gave him the contract and he had his little commercial and all that. It's not really as I guess I want to say relevant anymore because so much has happened since then. But, the people that are keeping up with the story, they're pissed or they're pissed. So either way it goes, either you pissed that he settled and they settled with him, or you're pissed that the whole thing happened in the first place. But everybody's pissed about it. So that's an interesting story to me. It's almost like a lose lose. We're as a country, it's like we're so divided, um, and it's like racial tension. Like I don't know. I don't think in my 40 some odd years I have never experienced the type of blowback that you're seeing nowadays just from, presidents are being funny, and, people that you would normally think wouldn't say certain things are coming out and saying it, and you're like, really? So, and that's including me. I've said some crazy stuff. I had to look back like, wow, I said that. Well, guess I got to stick with it. um, so, I mean, that just proves that there's so much tension and hate going on that's coming to surface now. So that's crazy. Um, what else is going on? So I done talked about Wendy. I done talked about oh my goodness. Kaepernick. What else? Oh, the Monique thing. Mm. Now that right there, my dear, is something else. Oh goodness, stop doing that to me. Monique, she went on his show, in the way that they communicated to each other. It was like a brother, and like you would see if you a person of color. I don't want to be, um, all inclusive. I want to be all inclusive to everyone. So I want to say, if you're a person of color, there are just some passions that are mistaken. I'm gonna get to that in just a second. But there are some passions that are mistaken for real hostility. You know what I mean? And so when she was talking to him on the stage, there were people that were onlookers that are like, "Oh my gosh, they're fighting. They're about to, go at it." And I did not see that in that conversation at all. And I can't believe that story blew up. That that she was about to punch. She threatened to punch him in the mouth, and the tension was just, you could cut it with a knife. I just remember reading that like, really? Come on, it ain't even like that. So that was, to me, something that really stands out as a real cultural difference between, different cultures. T.I. and 50 Cent, I don't even know what to say with them. Didn't T.I. make like a diss video or something, or a diss record for 50 Cent on Valentine's Day? Them two been going at it for a minute, so it's not like this is nothing new. You know what I mean? They've been cutting up together. Let's see here. Why does this thing keep doing that? All right. They've been cutting up together for a hot minute. So, to me, I don't see anything new with their situation. And I feel like whoo-wee. T.I. need to stop making songs about that man though. Remember the one he when they supposedly got into a fight, and he came on the next day because everybody said that he, was probably all messed up. Oh wait, no what? This is 50 Cent. I'm tripping. Lord have mercy. I thought you was talking about you see where I'm at. I thought you was talking about Floyd Mayweather. T.I. and 50 Cent. He did make a diss video on Valentine's Day. You're right about that. I think that 50 Cent is petty as shit. And I really think that T.I. is probably right, whatever it is. And That's all I got to say about that. 50 Cent is petty as hell. Come on now. He called out Tierra Marie the other day, talking about where my money at from the settlement. Oh yeah, you broke. Come on, dude. Like, what man does that? I don't even know. Like, trying to throw shade. Like, that's some nitpicky, petty bullshit, girly type shit. You know what I mean? Like, you a whole grown ass man over here, um, talking shit to Tierra Marie. He a troll. Exactly. Exactly. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm not impressed with him at all. So, I mean, that's it as far as he's concerned. Um, yeah, he's definitely a troll and trolling constantly. Boy, that man could ain't even no telling. He probably up on everything. He watched Tasha K and them probably too. Probably trolling that. He trolled everything. There's somewhere to be in the mix, he in it. He talk about he get all up in Kanye stuff, but everybody do that. Women. He'll attack women, he'll attack men. Um, mm, I don't know. He I'm trying to find where there was another story out. Um, Jesse Smollett, that's his name. He I promise you, I don't believe he made that shit up. I really don't. I think personally, they don't want the true story to come out that it was MAGA because there's so much tension right now. Them two African dudes did not do that. This is childish stuff. Like, there is no way that he just made it up. I just I don't believe it. And let me see. I'm gonna send a test. Nope, that ain't working. But yeah, he definitely did not make that up as far as I'm concerned. I really believe that he was accosted in some way. Now, he may have left some things out. He paid him $3,500 a piece. If he paid him $3,500 a piece, I don't know. I think he left some stuff out, but I think something happened to him, but he didn't want the real truth to come out. So maybe he, paid him or whatever. But I just don't think that he just off the top of his head came, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go down to the listen at you making this up in your head and then tell me why. Like, what is the motive behind it? I remember them two African dudes. They would be perfect for this. But to see, the story keeps changing. Everybody says CPD said one thing, and then they come back and say they didn't say that. I really don't believe that it went down like that. Let me tell you. So just watch. I remember them two African dudes. I'm gonna get them for this job, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go out in the middle of the night, and I'm gonna go to Subway over here on such and such and such and such street, right? And then y'all come down to where I'm at, and you gonna hog tie me and put a rope around my neck and pour bleach over me. Maybe kick me once or twice or something. You wanna mess up my face. And then I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna pay y'all $3,500. Like, for what? Why? Okay, you might have been out trying to get some street meat, like they've been saying, but there's still no reason to do it. It's not that serious. Like, and if you look at him and his personality, if you've seen him on different shows outside of of Empire, he just doesn't have that personality to me, you know? So, not exactly sure why he would go to that extreme. Like, there's no motive there. That's what's killing me. You know, police always looking for motive. Not saying that I'm the police, but I'm saying, like, what is the incentive? What does he gain? Like, is there somebody that he's trying to protect himself, his relationship maybe, or something? Because nothing is that serious. Like, I mean, I think that this dude is a pretty okay looking dude, and I'm sure other dudes probably just love him. Exactly. It doesn't make sense. Like, why would you hide? Okay, look, babe, I was out with this dude and I cheated. I'm sorry. I would like to work it out with you. Like, there's no reason to stage an entire robbery and MAGA supporters attacking me and hog tying me and all that. Like, no, I don't see that happening. So yeah, Jesse Smollett to me, that is just, mm-mm. I don't believe it still. They got to come with some hard evidence. And plus, okay, they went to the two dudes' house, right? They found bleach and they found some rope. I got bleach and rope in my house. So you think I did it? I mean, bleach is a very common household product. And rope, I mean, when you have a house, there's you need rope for a lot of shit. Like I got to tie up bundles in the backyard of wood and stuff like that, and I take that as it tie it up, wrap it up, and then pick it up so I can take it and throw it where I need to throw it. So I mean, does that mean I'm a MAGA supporter that's running out? They found the MAGA hats, but did they though? We are talking about the police here, and like they ain't set nobody up before. Come on now. I can go on YouTube right now and find videos of the dude, like where the dude that they pulled over is videotaping this dude. And you see him reach in his pocket, pull something out, and throw it in the car, and then stop for a second, and then reach in and be like, oh, look what I found. Come on, man. I just don't, I ain't going for it. What you think? Exactly. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna rock with Jesse until I can't rock with him no more. Now, if it really does come to light that he did this, I'm really gonna need some explanations. Like we're gonna have to go to Chicago because it's not making no sense. You're on top of the world. You have an excellent career. Um, you're interviewing all over the place. You're performing all over the place. Who has time for that? For real. I just don't see it unless you just one of them people that has to have attention 24/7. But I mean, I doubt it. I don't know. So yeah. But other than that, man. But Jesse, I just, I'm sorry. I keep saying it, but I can't see it. There was something else that I was wanting to talk about. I talked about Wendy. I talked about Kaepernick. I talked about um oh, I wanted to talk about MTO News real quick. MTO News be making shit up. Oh my gosh, you got to take everything they say with a grain of salt. So I just started doing this, and on this one, I basically I have to find things to report on. I said I was going to do a video edit every day in February, in which I have. One day I was late and I ended up having to do one at like 1 o'clock in the morning the next day because some stuff happened. But for the most part, I've come through with the video every single day. But it's getting harder because not a lot of stuff is happening besides the same old stuff. So I see now why people keep reporting on the same things over and over again. Which before I was like, I don't know why people keep talking about this same stuff. Anywho, the only news source that keeps popping up for me is MTO News, and they come with the craziest stories. And I'd be like, are they making this shit up or what? So, this particular story I just happened to see today. They said that Kim Zolciak, former Atlanta housewife, got so much injected in her lips that her lips busted. I don't even know if it's true at this point, but I didn't even bother to even look it up and see if it was true because they crazy. They be coming up with all kind of stories. So what had happened was so and so, and I used them for one of my first stories, but I did my own research, thank goodness, and I believe that I found it to be accurate. So yeah, but they said that her lip busted because it was so much injected in it. Hold on, I'm gonna read it real quick. Her lip explodes and she can barely talk. It says, hold up. Oh my gosh. In the picture, this is before she got the extra lip. I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can get the. They kind of clown with the picture, but Kim Zolciak Biermann from the Real Housewives of Atlanta overdid it with the lip fillers, and her top lip has exploded. Ooh, not the top lip. Oh, damn. Kim, whose new show Don't Be Tardy premieres tonight on Bravo, just released pics of her new upper lip, and it's gigantic. Oh wow. Her lip is actually so big that it looks like it hurts. And there's more. According to a producer at Bravo, Kim is having difficulty talking with such a giant lip. Oh, really? That ain't no real picture. I don't know how to make this so you can see it better, but there we go. That's just, It's not clear whether Kim intentionally inflated her top lip to that size to get publicity for her new show or whether it swelled from some type of reaction to the lip fillers. But we'll definitely get a chance to watch Kim struggle talk. They be clowning. She's scheduled to appear on Andy Cohen's talk show, Watch What's Happening Live, tonight after her show. Kim joined the cast of The Real Housewives of Atlanta in 2008 and remained on the show for 8 seasons. Eventually, she received her own spinoff. We all know the rest. I don't know. I'm a Google it. Maybe I go to her Instagram and see. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to her Instagram. Hold up. I don't know if I can. Let me see. I wonder if I can pull her Instagram up on the screen. It might be real. Hold up. Let me see. I don't even know how to use Instagram. That's a damn shame. Hold on. Kim Kardashian. Zolciak Biermann. Let me see. What's the link? Profile URL? No. Copy profile URL. Okay, I copied it. Now let me put it in my I don't know how this is gonna work. See, you in here with me now. You get to experience my my screwed up come on, open, thank you. Links. All right, let's paste it. All right. let's see. I gotta go to another screen here.
We black out here. We can't come out here and do it any kind of way we want to.
He own you. He can do anything he want with you. There ain't nothing you can do
The
about it.
money game.
Yes. All right. We're gonna add source. I should see if I can find the actual pictures, if any. Let's see what she did. Oh, hold on. Season premiere tonight, 9/8 Central. When was this done? 3 days ago. That's her daughter, though. I almost thought that was her. You know, they look so much alike. Hold on. Copy link. All right, we're going to pull this up to see. And my phone is slow. You say you're going to ride with me? I got this. Thank you. Let me go back to the... Okay, now I can see. I had switched off the screen so I couldn't see anymore. Hold on just a second. Let's do this. I'm going to add this link right here so I can copy it. So we're going to go... Scroll bar. We're going to go there. We're going to go... Nope, cancel that. That's not it. Instagram. This should be a browser. Yes, indeed. Okay, now let's see if I can copy that to it. HTTP. I wish my computer was fast enough where I could just go to Instagram real quick and just copy the address, but next thing you know, I'll be encoding overload and be mad because I won't be able to come back from it after that. BT0Q, the number 3, capital Q, capital JIQSO, JIQSO. Then we got a / and a question mark and UTM underscore source equals IG underscore share underscore sheet ampersand. Lord have mercy, this thing is long. IGS SHID SHID equals 15 D, the number 6 JNE, the number 1 MDV, the number 9. Oh, hell. Is that an L or an I? We'll try I. All right, let's see if it pops up. Well, let's try L. I'm going to go back in and see. It might be L at the end. Ain't that about nothing? Instagram.com. Let me try it one more time. Instagram.com BT0Q3 Q. Oh, that's a L. That's why it's not an I. QSO. Let's try it now. Cross your fingers, cross your fingers. All right, I see an Instagram sign. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Well, look at there. It came up. I don't think it's gonna let me interact or anything. Let's see. Let's see here, brother. We'll lock everything else in place and see if it'll let me. Yeah, I have my fingers crossed. Let me see. Will it let me interact with this thing at all? I don't think it will. I know, yay, right? So it came up, and her lip is big, but it ain't like what that picture said. This was taken supposedly 3 days ago. Now, just because it was posted 3 days ago doesn't necessarily mean that it was taken 3 days ago. So it could have been, but this is the most recent picture that I see. And then there's another one exactly like this, but the lip color is different. So, might be some little Photoshop things going on up in there. I don't know. But as far as I can tell, this is what her lips look like before. But I I will say this, and it's gonna be shady, but it needs to be said. She need to stop while she ahead, honey. Cause without the makeup, them lips look crazy. The last time I saw her on one of them Atlanta Housewives shows, and she looked like a duck. Every time I see her, I be like, shuck it, duck it, quack quack. I shouldn't. It's wrong. Because you're not supposed to talk about people, but she just took the whole thing to another level. But it don't look to me like her what you call it is cracked up. So mm, mm, mm. But yeah, MTO they will come at you with some sideways. You'll be looking at them like, if you just imagine if you just reported on what they said. I don't know, people might still follow you. People would probably follow you. Who knows? It's the one dude on YouTube I like to listen to. He got a real deep voice, and he purposely tells like a completely false story, but it's believable kind of. Every time I go over there, I just go over there to listen to him lie to me in that deep voice. That's it. Um. So yeah. Oh goodness. Well, that's all I really had for today. I hadn't even planned on staying on this long. I was really just gonna come on here and see if the live was working, and see if I could, get it going with the chat and with everything. I just know not to overload the live with too much, so for future reference. So, is it Sherelle or Sherelle? Is it with the ELLE or ILL? Like, is it pronounced ELLE? Oh no. Cardi didn't. Sherelle. Okay. Cool. I know for next time. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you because I really hate doing these lives by myself. I'll do it though. Don't get me wrong, because eventually people are gonna watch it. I hope. So, but it's nice to have somebody in here to, kind of interact with a little bit. So I appreciate you stopping through. Um, if you have videos on your oh well, thank you. Um, if you have videos on your channel, I will go and subscribe. I usually subscribe anyway because eventually people that watch YouTube videos, they eventually end up making videos, so they'll already have subscribed, or at least one. So I usually try to subscribe to even anybody, even if you don't have any content. So I'll make sure to come back through and do this subscription. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. It's awesome. And oh yeah, I always say, don't forget to be nice to someone who is nice to you. So you have a good night. Enjoy your Sunday evening, and I'll see you on the next go round.